Hey guys, Comment Saturday. Today's video, what we're looking at, we're discussing is to not chase the limbs, but rather chase the center. Okay, now there's a video on Instagram. I'm going to put a link for it in the comments. And there's a guy who set up this kind of a custom-made dummy. He has these two big arms here, and he has a pad here. He's got a pad in the bottom too, and he's hitting all the arms, and he's doing all this stuff, but he's very rarely actually going for the center. Okay, and when he does do it, he'll try and like reach for an elbow, that kind of thing. You know, an elbow is one of those things where you do it if it makes sense. If it's a closer, if you're in close, if someone's already there, that's when you do it. But you don't go reaching for it. Okay, it's a close range weapon. All right. I think this is honestly as stupid and ridiculous as it might sound. A lot of people do these things just because it looks more Wing Chun-y. It looks more, you know, they have to make it look unconventional. So they'll do all kinds of stupid shit to make it look unconventional, even if it doesn't make any sense whatsoever, okay? No, and that's the thing, you know, people get obsessed with things looking a certain way and things being fancy and fancy techniques and all this shit. Okay, do you know what the most important things are in especially with a system like Wing Chun? Okay, it is the principles and it's the concepts and not the technique. Okay, the concept of going towards the center, of attacking the center, chasing the center, and not chasing the arms. Okay, and while you're doing that, protecting your own center and facing the opponent correctly, okay, and being rooted properly and balanced and things. Okay, this is truly the essence of what the art really is. Okay, people think it's all this bullshit. You know, all the, like when you see guys doing the dummy, we'll get to the dummy in a bit, but you see a lot of guys just bitch slapping the arms on the dummy, which is completely useless. All right, you know, they miss the entire point of what the dummy is for. All right. One thing to point out, okay, the dummy, whether it's this custom made job or whether it's the traditional one or whatever, it's not a fancy, mystical piece of equipment. All right. Now, one thing that pisses me off about the way many people teach traditional arts is that they build up a lot of mysticism and all this mystery around it. Okay, you don't go to a boxing gym and see all this mystery around a heavy bag or a double end bag or a speed bag, right? It's a tool to use. Okay, you know, and some of these tools like a double end bag, you wouldn't use that until you're already proficient in punching and shadow boxing, and the heavy bag you have some timing and some head movement and things. Then you use a as some defense. Then you use the double end bag, right? But it is something which is reserved for being a bit more advanced, okay? Because fast it comes back, okay? Same thing with this, all right? A beginner, I would not recommend to use this right away, okay? Because they wouldn't have the understanding of the principles yet, okay? Like those habits of always going for the center, okay, and being focused on the center of mass and going for that, okay? I mean, that's the best Wing Chun you're ever going to see, all right? So don't be swayed by these guys who do all this fancy nonsense and whatever, okay? Just don't, it's ridiculous, it's nonsense, okay? So, we're looking at the dummy, okay? We want to attack the center, all right? You see a lot of these dummy flow drills when they're just, like I said, bitch slapping, okay? Well, that's not, that's stupid, okay? So a dummy, one second, let me just, here. Okay, you can see that. Okay. Well, and anyways, I'm not sure you can see the angle that well. Let me just hold on. Let me just see that a bit more. I'm gonna change the angle just a minute. 1 second here. 1 second here. Maybe that's a bit better. There we go. You can see that hopefully a bit better. Okay, so you can see one arm comes out here, and one arm comes out here at this angle, and one arm comes out here, and then there's a leg too. Okay, but we're gonna focus on the arms for now. Okay, just how to get you to see that. All right. Okay. All right. Now, when we're doing these dummy flow drills, we're doing these dummy flow drills. The whole idea is, yes, the arms are here, but your eye is on the prize at all times. Okay? So typically you want to do things in odd numbers. Okay? Because when you do things in odd numbers, you can easily, you will just automatically go side to side. Alright? So a very simple one would be 1. Okay, so this is called Pak Sao, Tanda, palm strike. Then that was left Pak Sao, Tanda, left palm strike. Now I'm turned. I'm going to go right Pak Sao, Tanda, and right palm strike, and left. Right. So when you're doing this, okay? 1, 2, 3. You want to have control of the arms. Okay, a lot of people are hitting it up here. All right. Again, it's this bitch slapping culture that people like to do. Okay. All right. But the whole, if you're gonna hit it up there, just use a heavy bag. All right. Okay, that's what. So the whole idea of the dummy is that you've got these legs and arms and things like that. Okay, and you want to it helps train your sensitivity. It helps train your positioning, and it helps train your intent and the proper angles and things. That's the reason why the dummy has the arms. Otherwise, take the damn things off. Okay, if you're not gonna actually use them, take them off. All right. So here, so when I do Pak Sao, okay, I have the control. Now I'm looking at myself here. My elbow, is it down? Do I have structure in my hips? Okay. Now I do a Tanda. Boom. Okay. Is my elbow down? Do I have structure? Then I do, okay, so and do I have a connection with the arms? Or do I have control? Now I'll do a palm strike. And the same time I do a palm strike, I do a little jump sound with this hand, right? Okay? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay? So that's the thing, and then you would just go side to side, right? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay? That's one flow drill. Okay? Now I can't show you tons of flow drills. Okay? Maybe a couple more. Okay? But you know, that's the idea. Okay? You want to make each movement count. All right? And you want to always be going for the center. See, so if I go here, I go here. Even though I'm hitting the arm, if suppose you would say take away the arm, boom, boom, boom. I'm going for the center still. I'm going for the center here. I'm going for the center here. I'm hitting the center. I'm hitting the center here. Center. Okay. Okay. You're always attacking the center. Okay. Not this bitch slapping shit. All right. Okay. And that is, you know, that is the whole essence of Wing Chun. You know, Wing Chun is a very simple system. All right, it blows my mind how people can take such a simple system and completely fuck it up. It's mind-boggling. Really, you know, control your center, protect your center, destroy the opponent's center, go for his, destroy his structure. All right, always have your eye on a prize. Okay, don't chase limbs, just go for the target. All right, and people do all this ridiculous bullshit, and they'll throw out bong sounds where there's completely no need for it, and they'll do these crazy stances, and they'll do this bitch slapping stuff, and do all this ridiculous nonsense. Their arms like here, they're attacking the arms here, and things like that, and whatever. I just, how can it is something so simple, okay, so beautiful and elegant in the simplicity, and completely fuck it up. Okay, and I'm talking about supposed high-ranking Sifus, things like that. Okay, it's nonsense. Okay. The other thing too is it trains you to deal with pressure. All right. Okay, when you're always accustomed to going to the center all the time. Okay, you know that. Okay, yeah, maybe I will do this to get around, but my goal is to go and attack and always deal with that. If something is here, there's pressure I can't handle, I'm going to change it to something else, right? I'm going to here, okay, okay, I'll change it to something else, okay, but I'm not going to run away, Okay, if you want to run away, then run, take off, okay, and then go, okay. But if you're fighting, okay, you're fighting, okay. You have to have that aggression, okay, to go after it, okay. And even when people try and I mean, some people are very good at feints and fakes, okay, and it's gonna work. And obviously, I like to practice them too, okay. But quite often, if you truly understand attacking the center, um, that can negate many tricks and things because you're just always going for that. I was training with a student earlier today, actually, and we just did a test. I said, try and fake me out, try, right? And I was able because I was focusing on the center of mass. I wasn't looking at his eyes. I wasn't doing anything of that. I was just focusing on the center of mass. I was able to negate the little things he was doing. Okay, now it's not a guarantee it'll work every time. Okay, but it certainly does help. Okay, that's one of the principles of the system. Okay, you know. All right. So you can do all kinds of things. Okay. With this, so that was one flow drill. Another way you can do flow drills is simply taking movements from the dummy form. The dummy form is really fantastic. There's so much stuff in there. So I could simply, this is for the first section. I can go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So one. There's a down sound. So I'm still attacking. Going here. One sound. Still going forward. Forward. 1, 2, 3, 3. Okay. All right. Yeah, you can do all kinds of stuff. Of course, there's this one here, right? 1, 2, 3. But here, I'm striking. I'm going towards the center, right? And when I can do a jut cell, right? Okay. Yeah. So you can do that. Well, let's do another one here. Okay. 1, 3. 1, 3. The bong cell. Chop. Bong cell. And there's that controller, just cell again. And I have this arm too. This arm is on this arm here. Knows that arm, right? So I go 1. Right, see? And then I go this way. Okay? Alright? So that's the way, a few more flow drills. Okay, so one thing, but you see, again, the whole idea here, you can see the basic concept here is always going for the center. Like that one I just did now, right? Go 1, I go here, okay, kind of dealing with an attack some kind. Then right away I go this, right? Always have that control, okay? And there you go, yeah. And that's how you actually would do a dummy flow drill, okay? Do this kind of thing over and over again, okay? It's not about going lightning speed and bitch slapping the arms, okay? It's about having control, about having the proper intent to go towards the center of mass, controlling the arms, okay? Hitting with control, all right? Hitting with structure and developing that forward intent and being able to deal with pressure, okay? That's Wing Chun, all right? Not this bullshit you see with these, again, oh god, it pisses me off when I see this bitch slapping stuff, okay? I'm gonna put the link for that Instagram video, but you're gonna see, think about what I said here, and watch that video, and then tell me if you can see what's wrong with it, okay? And you should be able to spot the mistakes pretty quickly, okay? A lot of people like to dazzle you with all their fancy movements and things like that, right? And then people go, oh, wow, look at that, it's amazing. I've never seen anything like it, okay? And then they see this kind of stuff and they think, oh, well, it doesn't look flashy enough. It's boring. All right, just it's boring. Okay, whatever. Okay, it's not Wing Chun-y enough. All right. Well, like I said before, there's no such thing as Canadian geometry. Okay. Now, my math teacher from high school might try to argue otherwise. Okay. But whether you're in the U.S. or Canada or Japan or England or Germany, whatever, geometry is going to be the same no matter where you go. All right. And likewise, there are only so many ways the human body can actually move and fight effectively. All right. And if you're talking about striking with the palms or punches or whatever, okay, it's not going to look that different from boxing. Any effective system is not going to look that different from boxing. Okay, now where you're going to get variations is when you have systems which are using joint locks and grappling and things like that. Then it's a different situation. Then it's not quite the same thing, right? So that's where you're going to get variations and things. All right, and then you've got weapons. Yeah. So you will have differences in styles and things because of other circumstances. Okay, but if you're talking about punching, barehanded punching with palms, fists, whatever, it will not look that different from boxing. And if it does, it's probably shit. All right? Wing Chun is simply a close range boxing. That's all. I mean, to me, all empty-handed fighting is boxing. All right? Just as some focus on different ranges. Okay? That's the thing. But the goal is always the same. Okay? Break the opponent's structure. Always think hit. Attack the center of mass. Okay? Deal with these. Control these. Okay? But don't focus on these. Okay? The goal is this guy right here. All right? So there you go. Yep, and that's coming Saturday. I hope you found this useful. I hope this helped to clarify any misconceptions. Once again, Wing Chun is a very simple system, a very beautiful system. Unfortunately, there are way too many people who don't know what the hell they're doing, and they teach their nonsense to other people, and they just continue fucking it up. Okay, so, anyways, that's not real Wing Chun. Okay, attacking the center of mass with control. Okay, while you face the opponent properly, angle your opponent. That is the best Wing Chun you're ever going to see. All right, so that's it. See you soon.